I bet y'all $100 y'all won't be able to watch this full video from this chick.
When I first started telling people I was separating or separated and divorced, people would always say like, "Oh, did he hit you? Did he abuse you?" Bitch, no, I didn't go through that.
Getting divorced is the thing right now, especially when you get older. Boy, these people get up throwing away these 20-year relationships. Sometimes, we be making mistakes. Sometimes you need therapy, and therapy is not always going in and talking to a licensed therapist. Sometimes you just need to go to the barbershop, or the beauty shop, a church. I saw this video of this lady saying that she was getting a divorce, and if I tell you the reason why she got divorced, so ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And I'm just gonna have to let you see it.
It was small things every single day over the course of years that led to separating and divorcing. I wanted to talk about some of the things that I experienced. So one of them was I would always ask my ex to before we go to bed, like, "Hey, are the doors locked?" He would get so fucking mad at me when I would ask that question because he didn't want to get up to go check the doors.
Locking the doors. I know people be paranoid. You ever go in and lock the door, you check the door 3-4 times to make sure that you didn't leave it unlocked. Yeah, that's a thing for some people. Some people are paranoid like that and have to lock the door. So what this shows to me is that I just don't believe the dude was just getting pissed off at her because she said lock the door. It's probably the 5th and 6th, 7th time that she asked to lock the door. Because what's wrong with locking the door? So she wanted him to double check. But she just want to get a divorce because she got anxiety and she's divorced. Completely stupid.
I planned all of our family trips, all of our dates, probably 98 to 99% of our dates I planned.
She had to plan her vacation. Now, I know there's some wives out there who just want to go on a vacation.
And, all the household management, all the household finances, I did all those things. There's so many things.
Can't imagine outside doing all this work that I need to do to the house, building a whole entire kitchen and bathroom, remodeling, all this stuff, and you mad about managing the house, the shopping and stuff for the house. You mad about that. My wife asked for a divorce while I'm doing all this other stuff. Can you imagine that?
So many small cuts, so many injuries. Oh my gosh, the horrible dates. I remember I couldn't figure out why when he planned a date, why it just always wasn't something would happen all the time, random shit. I also stopped asking him to fix things or to put things together because when he would do that, he would have an attitude. So it would either break or it wouldn't be put together correctly and break later on.
So you mean tell me you got a divorce because your husband couldn't put your little ugly ass nightstand together?
And I realized because he didn't have intention in planning anything for me. Everything was last minute. Everything was a check in the box. And I always left our dates just feeling so unfulfilled, feeling so unloved. It was ridiculous. I remember we were watching a movie, I think The Best Man Holiday, and they were in a beautiful island, and I forget, it was Taye Diggs and Sanaa Lathan's character. And she was about to do something really sexy for him because they were relaxed, right? They were on vacation. And I remember saying to him, "Oh, I wonder what I would do if we were, together on the island." Because mind you, we never, ever went on a vacation together by ourselves, ever. I would have had to plan it, and I didn't want to do that. And I remember he got so angry with me. And he was like, "Oh my God, we don't have the money, we don't have this and that." Bitch, we had 3 incomes, and I had two of them incomes as a therapist and working full time. And I'm also a professor. So technically 4 incomes, including his own. But I remember going damn, I can't even ask for anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was 1,000 cuts, 1,000 cuts, as so many of us women have went through. And I want all of us to share our stories because there are women who are sitting in marriages dying 100 times a day because of these small cuts every single day. May not be big things to some people, but that shit adds up. And I'm saying that for any woman who is navigating this space, who are sitting in a marriage or difficult relationship, and they're just like, I feel off. Something doesn't feel right. Like, what is going on, bitch? It's 1,000 cuts that you are receiving.